guys, Kayla with the Boom Real Estate Group, brokered by American Way. I am down here at 321 North Riverfront Drive at the new Village Play Cafe. It's going to be a new play space for parents and kids and coffee, and I just wanted to introduce you. We are here today with Sammy Grems, and we are learning more about the Village Play Cafe. It is a new upcoming spot for parents and children and coffee and all of the things. So tell us a little bit more about what is coming to Mankato.
Yeah, so we are bringing the first ever Play Cafe in Mankato. If you are not a Mankato native, or if you're from the cities, you've been to them 1,000 times, you know all about them. So it's not a new concept, but we were amazed by how many people here had never heard of them.
Yeah.
So it's a friendly place for kids to come and just be wild and crazy, and caretakers, adults, whoever's kind of with them can take a breath, have a coffee, hopefully drink it while it's still hot, and not have to microwave it 10 times.
Yes. And as a mom to 5 girls, I mean, just allowing somebody to come in and letting kids just be kids. And obviously, watching and learning and doing all the things, but to have somewhere to connect with moms and parents and all the things. So it'll be so nice.
Especially since COVID too, we just really lost that sense of community, especially with kids. They don't have that moment to go and see each other all the time because a lot of people started working from home and just decided like, hey, this is the place I want to be. I want to be home with my babies, which is great, but they still need that interaction.
Yeah.
So this would be a great place to come for an hour. Book your time slot ahead of time so you know you can come in, get a cup of coffee, let your kids play. It will be Montessori-based play. And then we also have a play therapist. Her name is Shelby Wolf. She's actually designing our entire back area. So when we don't have parties back there, we are going to have a lot of fine motor, gross motor, sensory skills. And not just that, but how do I use them? How can I help my kid with this? What stage are they at? Some books that you can take home and just a lot of resources. She's also going to come in and help with certain cases too. It's crazy the resources we don't have in our community yet.
Yeah.
And the ones that we have are just so needed that there's usually a long wait list. So to help parents get that introduction will be huge.
And just being comfortable and for Shelby and for you just to be approachable and a safe place for parents to ask those questions and not feel judgment or having 17 eyes on a Facebook group judging and those types of things too. So just an open, welcoming place for parents. So that's awesome. Tell us a little bit about how you got started and what was your inspiration behind the Village Play Cafe?
So I had a really rough postpartum with my son. My son's almost 2 now. He'll be 2 at the end of August. Love being a mom, and I am a bit of a doer, if you didn't notice. So I thought, have my baby, put him in the car seat, we'd be doing everything together. No. My body had other plans. I would get physically ill when he would cry. So he would cry, I would throw up. I couldn't go anywhere. We couldn't leave. Thankfully, my doctors were amazing, got on some great postpartum anxiety medication, and now we're back. But that moment of just trying to go out and get a cup of coffee with my husband, and he would cry, and even if everyone wasn't looking at us, because we have a great community in Mankato, I felt like everyone was looking at us. I felt like I was disrupting other people's peace and their time to just go out and get a silent cup of coffee. So I hated it. So then we became hermits, and I hated it so much because I am not that person. So we just kept saying, like, I hope someone does this. I hope someone does this. And then eventually my husband's like, why don't we do it? And I was like, oh, funny. And then I was like, no, we should do it.
We're going to do it.
The next day, whole business plan.
Oh my gosh.
Whole business plan, ready to go, had the name. And I think we were meeting with lenders. So I was like, let's go. So that started in December. And now here we are in June. Standing in our building.
And when is your expected open? I know obviously we love the city of Mankato, but we have to have our rules and regulations and all the things.
That is the hard part. So we're the first business like this. So there's going to be kind of weird regulations that I think come up as we're building, and that's totally fine. We've been working with people from the city of Mankato, and they've been super helpful. So we're lucky for that.
That's great.
We have our conditional use permit in. It just has to be approved. Then we'll have to do everything with the health department. But we are open to just opening up play before we open up the coffee shop, because the coffee shop will be harder. And maybe having local coffee shops come in and do pop-ups so that they can kind of get that revenue.
That's a great idea.
And we can support our community.
Yes.
So that's really what we're looking to do here. We don't want to take business from anyone. We just want a place that everyone can come and feel included.
Yeah. And you kind of talked about booking a session. What does that mean? What does that include? What does that look like?
So we're doing all of our booking online. It's $1 off if you book ahead of time. So then it's only $7 for an hour of play.
Okay.
You can do monthly memberships as well. But that will mean that when you come here, you don't have to be turned away because we're at capacity.
Yeah.
Because I can't imagine dragging my toddler here, getting him all excited, hyped up, and then they're like, sorry, we don't have room.
Yeah.
Because I would be like, better find room.
I'm going to squeeze in the corner then.
You need to find room.
Yes.
That he's not going back in the car seat.
Yeah.
So it'll be really nice for stuff like that. Of course, we'll still have pop-ins, and then we want to have 2 sessions a day that are going to be limited capacity.
Okay.
So those are going to be for the kiddos. Maybe it's their first time here. Maybe they're just kind of shy. Maybe they do have special needs that need to be accommodated. They need more space for it. And that will be good times for Shelby to kind of come in and work with them and parents too.
Fabulous.
Yeah.
Well, and I noticed that you are on Facebook, and that's kind of where to find all of the information and introductions, and kind of when that coming soon and will be located, and all of your information.
We have everything on Facebook right now. We started an Instagram. The millennial in me,
I know,
is a little more Facebook heavy, which you can tell, but I'll get there. I promise. We'll start making reels. We have a TikTok that we're going to start doing our entire build out on, so follow along. If you have any questions, or if you want to open a play cafe, reach out.
Yeah,
because I think we need more in the area. This is the only one in southern Minnesota, so if you need help, let me know. I'd love to help you. We got a lot of help along the way that we are so thankful for, but even when you go and see a banker, they want to see rough numbers, and they don't want it from a coffee shop. They want it from a play cafe. Okay. Which we don't have in the area. So I found someone in the cities that gave me theirs. I found a coffee shop down here. I merged those together, and then we ended up not doing a loan anyway.
Oh. Yeah, you're like.
But we have the numbers, and just the support of our community has been phenomenal, that people would be willing to even do that for us, because it's very personal.
Yes. Well, that's awesome. And anything else that you want to highlight about the Play Cafe or talk about?
We will have Lotus drinks, so I don't know if you know anything about those.
No.
They're absolutely phenomenal. If you go to Coffee Keller in New Ulm, highly recommend going there. We're going to have the same coffee beans as them, too, from White Boxer.
Okay.
In my opinion, it's the best coffee you can get. But the Lotuses are like a clean energy drink.
Oh.
So it's for the people who don't like coffee, because I work for Workspace on 3 for Tailwind Company as well, and I didn't realize how many people don't like coffee.
No.
I'll offer them a coffee, and they're like, no, do you have a soda? I'm like, no.
Yeah, just coffee.
So we wanted to make sure we have that. So we will have sodas, but then we're also going to have Lotus drinks. It's like an energy drink. It's fruity. It's delicious. You can mix different things with them, and it has a little bit lower of a caffeine content than like an Alani or something. So you can have a couple of them, which you're in the mom business.
Yeah, we need that.
Get you in bulk order.
Right? Yes, we need that. So that all sounds so fabulous, and I look forward to bringing my kids here and learning more along with you when we open. So yes. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah.